Hello everyone, good morning. It's 9:45 here in London in my Sky office. I'm TK and this is Coach on the Rocks. Lovely to see you here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. And today I have seen a great post by my fellow coach and colleague Vanessa May, fellow ORSC practitioner. And definitely I've linked her in the description of this wonderful stream so you can go to her profile and follow her, because I think she posts some amazing stuff, and always happy to read or listen or watch what she's publishing. And today she's published a post about her own personal experience of embracing risks and embracing uncertainty and confidence of being a female founder. She also talks about how difficult it is for women to have this confidence. And it's actually her job, and she's doing an amazing one. She's working with a lot of women, creating spaces for them to grow. And, she asks for people to share their experience under her post. And I think the interesting thing is, like, I obviously have experience to share with risk and confidence as a business founder, but I don't think it's valid to share it necessarily in this post for a simple reason. I think that the situation that wonderful women that are founding businesses have is different. And I believe that for true empathy, you really benefit from personal experience. What do I mean by that? Well, talking with a lot of colleagues and friends also working in the HR and L&D space, you would assume that there is a gender bias towards women. And there is, absolutely right. So when I hear that, I remember once years ago talking with some fellow consultants that started something, and they said, well, it's different because we're female founders and so on. And I did not fully understand and appreciate at the time, but now I definitely do. And it's not that I fully understand what it is to be a female founder of the business and how you deal with risk, with confidence, with all that. Because I personally believe you need to have the personal experience to back it up. Not necessarily only as a founder, but actually as a woman. And I'm not one. And the thing is, I have my own experience, and I actually believe that what happens in many cases is allyship is important. But at one point, I worked with a coach that, huh, huge house, a white guy over 40 with a very nice family, and he was branding himself as someone that can really help women with confidence. And yes, absolutely, there's a market. But I always rolled my eyes on it, thinking that, well, what can he know, right? Okay, fine. He has a wife, he has a daughter. I'm sure he, does his best, and I'm sure he does it from the perspective of uh, not only curiosity, but real care and help. I'm sure that he wanted to do an amazing job. He actually moved on from this particular niche. But what I would say is, I think it's actually better than as an ally, as someone that really wants to help, to point out great and wonderful women that have this experience that are able to help better. Absolutely. Now, Vanessa, with her wonderful experience and skill, notwithstanding, but there's more. And I think it's our job as allies to take action to point and show, hey, look, right, these wonderful people have more experience in this situation. They would be able to help you, and so on. And I think this is the right thing to do. And I think it's also quite important if you look at people, you, my wonderful viewers, a lot of you. If I look at my viewers, there's obviously a bias also towards women because of the industry I'm in. And I think it's just important to acknowledge the fact that it is what it is, and I think getting women to help in these circumstances is better. This is why in Humble Associates, we definitely have a lot of wonderful ladies, my wonderful teammates and colleagues that are able to help from this perspective, but are also able to help in other cases too. So I think taking affirmative action like that is important, and true empathy comes from having the personal experience. And when it comes to like I am, even for myself, when people talk about entrepreneurship, talk about starting a business, and especially if they haven't tried already and have certain preconceived notions and thoughts, well, try it. It is interesting. It's definitely a journey, but not something that you might expect. Not something that I have expected. But it's probably another episode of Coach on the Rocks to fully be able to explore that further. With that, a public announcement. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so unfortunately, no Coach on the Rocks tomorrow, but there's our wonderful podcast, Leading with Agility. Find it on your best podcast player. I will not spoil what it is because that's an interesting one today. So you can hear me then in the morning tomorrow. And when it comes to me being live, you should be able to see me back on here at 9:45 on Monday. For now, have a great Friday tomorrow and have a great weekend and obviously a great productive Thursday. Bye-bye. I'm pressing the right button. I don't know what's happening. My Stream Deck has taken a dip. So I'll just press the button on my screen. See you later.